Hello everybody, I have a quick video, a question, or maybe two questions to people who call themselves flat earthers. So let's call them flat earthers. So, flat earthers, what is the distance between Turku and Helsinki? And what is the distance between Perth and Sydney? And I will now elaborate what I really mean. What is the distance between Turku in Finland and Helsinki in Finland? Both pretty big cities. Helsinki, of course, capital city of Finland in Europe, and Turku, another big city in Finland. What is the distance in some kind of unit that we can agree on of distance? It might be kilometers, miles, nautical miles, or some more practical unit maybe, something that is easy to verify using simple methods. For example, how long it will take to travel between these 2 points, these 2 cities, in car or in a plane, maybe small plane or a big plane. Please specify what kind of vehicle we'll be using for that, and what will be the shortest route and time to travel, and maybe average speed if you can manage, or maybe helicopter. That's also a possibility. So what is the distance between Turku and Helsinki? And exactly the same, or other way around, from Helsinki to Turku, or Turku to Helsinki, or both, or average, whatever. I mean, if they're the same, then provide the same info. If they're different, you can provide different information. And the same for Perth and Sydney in Australia, very big cities. What is the distance in the same unit? You provided information for Turku and Helsinki in Finland. What is the distance between Perth and Sydney? So if the other one was in kilometer, what is this one in kilometers? If the other one was in miles, what is this one in miles? If the other one was in nautical miles, what is this one in nautical miles? If the other one was in a car, what will the same car with the same average speed will take to travel from Perth to Sydney? Either by imaginary road between them, or the actual road network in Australia, or by plane, or a helicopter. This if the helicopter requires landing, sure, you can land, refuel, and travel more, and refuel and travel more, and then you can add up all these distances traveled and arrive at some value of time or distance. Yeah, that's all. That was the question. What is the distance between Turku and Helsinki, and Perth and Sydney? In both cases, the same method should be used, at least the same units. The method might be slightly different. And if you provide the answers, I would like to hear how you arrive at these values of distance or time. That means if you used any kind of map, we would like to know what kind of map is it, so we can study it. If it's some formula or algorithm or some spreadsheet or some other method, yeah, we would like to know these formulas or algorithms. If it requires some special coordinate system, maybe different than what other people are using, yeah, please tell us about it, how it is constructed, what are the coordinates of these different cities, and based on these coordinates, how you can arrive in deterministic manner into the result. If it's a map, maybe you can maybe measure it on the map directly using some scale, a ruler. If it's some more complex method, I'm all for it. I'm familiar with spherical navigation and spherical geometry and spheroidal geometry, a geometry on non-uniform curvature surfaces, so-called manifolds. I'm familiar with celestial navigation, differential equations, algebra, linear algebra, any method you want. It can be simple, as I said. Maybe it's a map and a ruler. That would probably take 2 pages to explain and teach us how to do it. Or it can be, a big treaty of 10,000 pages and very deep math. Yeah, that's also fine. Yeah. That the complexity doesn't matter for me. It's the end result, and that the method exists and can be applied to different places. And there's a reason why I choose Perth and Sydney in Australia and Turku and Helsinki in Finland. Is because they are both on land. So the car can be used actually to travel between these 2 points in Finland and 2 points in Australia, which I believe lowers verification effort in terms of cost and time. And they also mostly are on east-west line, which have some benefits and some other purposes. And also because they are not extremely remote or inaccessible locations to people. There are millions of people visiting or living in these cities with major airports, tourists, connecting flights, and so on. So I believe that's a pretty simple question. What are the distances between these two pairs of cities? Thank you very much.